So today we're going to take a look at 4, I guess you could say 5, custom Kyber releases from KRC Kybers. We're going to look at those in detail, and I'm going to show you where you can pick them up next. Stick around. So welcome back, and thank you for joining me, Force fans. I do appreciate you guys stopping by. Today we are going to look at some new custom Kyber releases from KRC Kybers. They're the newest releases, but unfortunately, just with everything that's been going on, I've gotten way behind on a lot of the things I needed to get done, and I haven't gotten these reviews done for these Kybers as of yet. And I want to apologize to Ryan Shelley over at KRC Kybers for not getting these done sooner. So I want to get these done today. We're going to be looking at a number of different ones that he has released over the last few months. All of these are currently available on his Etsy page, and I'll show you exactly where they're at, and there will be links down in the comment section or in the description section below. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to take a look at one of the ones he released. This is actually from back in June. That's how far behind I've gotten on these. I just did get some of these here not too long ago because, let's face it, you know, Ryan Shelley releases a lot of Kybers, which is great because he gives such a wide variety and such a great selection of Kybers out there for people to be able to get when they want to get different Kybers. I mean, he's got a huge selection. The selection that he has gives you a wide variety of different Kybers to choose from and find the one or multiple ones that suit you, that you like the best. So the first one we're going to take a look at here is called the Rainbow Gem. Let me go ahead and get you guys over to the Kyber cam so we can take a look at this. All right, so here we are. This is the Rainbow Gem Kyber. Now, this particular one is a special edition, so it's only going to have so many that he's going to make as far as my understanding goes. So if this is a Kyber that you're interested in, definitely jump on his Etsy page as soon as possible to be able to pick one of these up. Now, there's 2 different variations of this Kyber. I only got one of the variations that he made, but there are 2 different variations, and the difference between those variations is the way the colors run. This one here, as you can see, kind of works from the center at red and works its way out to the purple and blue on the outside edges, as you can see here and here. The other variation of it actually starts from the center with the purple and works its way out to red. So there are 2 different designs that he made for this particular Kyber. So I don't know if we have to go and look on the page and see, and we'll take a look at it here in just a second, if that is an option for you to be able to choose from whether or not you get which variation. So let's take a look real quick here at his Etsy page and see what this one here is going for. Let's get the details on it. All right, so here's the Kyber itself, and if you look here, you'll notice you can see the difference in the variations. Okay, you've got the red to purple, like the one that I'm showing you here on screen, but then you've got the purple to red as well. And it does look like, if you click on here, you can choose what color and voice you want from one side and then also from the other. Now, I don't know if you, based on this, it doesn't look like you can actually choose between them, but you may be able to add on here one of, add them on there and then possibly request to have one of each if you decide to buy 2 to get both versions. So you can get both variations from him just by purchasing 2, but I believe you would have to make sure and notify him that, hey, I want both variations of this Kyber. As you can see, it does run $30 for this particular one, and I mean, they are some really nice looking Kybers here. Let's get it to load up. There we go. And you can see that's the one variation like I have. And then here's a little bit better image of the other variant here with the red on the outside and the purple in the middle. So let's go ahead and take a look back at the Kyber itself so I can show you what the back side of the card looks like. And here's what we have on there. I know the light's kind of drowning out the colors a bit just because of the way that the lettering and stuff is, but it's got a really nice space design on the back with all the different colorations on there. And what's on the card itself is also on his Etsy page. But the design of this card is really nice. It is a little hard to read just because of the way the lettering is on certain portions of the card, but it does have a nice backstory to it as well. So the next selection we're going to look at from KRC is the Sacred Aura Kybers. Now this is technically a set where it has 2 Kybers in the set, but you do have the option on his store to purchase just one, and you can choose which one that you want if you decide to do that. Let's take a look at them and see what we got. So these are the Sacred Aura Kybers. And as you can see, you do have one that is a pink and white, and you have one that's a black and pink. Now, you can choose between the two, or you can order them as a set. And I'll show you that here in just a second. But as you can see on the card itself, it has a very nice looking background to it. It's got a very spacey, like nebula look to the card. And I know on screen it kind of looks like you can't really read the lettering and stuff on there, but trust me, when you see the card in your hand, you can read the lettering perfectly fine. My camera, the lighting that I use just kind of washes it out a little bit, so it makes it a little bit hard to read on camera, but you can see the words perfectly fine. So let's take a look here and I'll show you what we've got on his page. So here's the Sacred Aura Kyber on his Etsy page. Now it does say 30 plus because if you order them individually, they're $30. But if you look here on the drop down, you can order the pink and white or the pink and black at 30, but you can also get them both discounted to 50, so that's $5 off each one if you wanted to buy it as a bundle. So you can get it that way as well. You got some really nice pictures here that he has on there that really show them off really nicely. When you look at, I mean, the black and pink there, and that's the thing with his, none of them are exactly the same. So you see this one here's got a ton of pink in it. This one's got not as much on these. So just each one's going to be different because they're all handmade, of course. This one here being the pink and white, get you a nice look here at the other pictures he has on his site of the different Kybers. And I mean, it's just a really nice set selection wise as far as the colorations and stuff. So if this is something that you would like to grab, the link will be down in the description below, so you can go straight to his Etsy store and pick one of these, or both, pick them up. So the next release that we got from KRC is the Ethereal Kyber. Now the Ethereal Kyber, I absolutely love the look of this Kyber, mainly because I love the color combination that he uses in this particular Kyber, and it looks really good. And as you can see, I mean, the purple, the like lighter sky blue, almost like turquoise color, I mean, that coloration of the Kyber is just absolutely awesome. I love the way it looks. Now this Kyber is also $30 on his page, and you can see the card there. I love how almost every Kyber that he puts out has some sort of space nebula look to it, and they're all different. Every single one of them, the card looks different, and it's absolutely beautiful the way he does it. So let's go ahead and jump over to his Etsy page so you can take a look at it there. So here we go, guys. I mean, look at that coloration. in the pictures here that he's got. I mean, they look really good with the way that these are made. They're $30 a piece, Ethereal Kyber. I mean, they look really good. So if you're a Kyber collector like me and you want to get another Kyber to add to your collection, this is definitely a must-have because it looks really, really good with that coloration that it has. And the stories that he comes up with for these Kybers to give you like a history of where it came from. It's really awesome the way he does that. I really like just the whole lore that Ryan over there puts into each and every single one of the Kybers that he designs. So let's go ahead and take a look at the last one that we have here. So the last one we're going to take a look at tonight is the Nova Kyber. Now this Kyber, this whole thing is a little different, and you'll see what I'm talking about, than any of the other releases that Ryan has put out so far. Let's take a look at it. Now, I know you're probably looking at this thinking, what in the world is this? Well, this is the Nova Kyber. Now, of course, you can tell the Kyber itself is up here, but unlike any of the other releases that Ryan has put out, he's also including Nova credits that are listed on his page as part of this bundle. You get what you see here is what you get when you order this particular Kyber. So you get 2 of the credits here on the outside, you get the puck style credit that's at the top, and they have a neat backstory on that one as well. You can see there with the card how well the card is done. Great look, another awesome space, you know, just the whole it looks awesome, and you see there it looks almost like there's an asteroid in there, and it looks really nice with the way the card. I mean, he does an excellent job with the designs of all the cards that he makes. So let's take a look here. Here it is on his website, $30. As you can see here, we'll bring it up bigger. You get the Kyber, you get the credits. Each one of the Kybers, again, individually made. They all look a little different. There's no 2 that are exactly the same, but you do get the credits with this Kyber, which is really awesome to be able to do that. It gives you something else to add to your display that you have if you were displaying these Kybers separately. So awesome looks. I love the way these Kybers look. They just every one of the Kybers that Ryan makes is just unbelievably good. I mean, they all have a great look to them. So I'm sure you're wondering, what voices and what colors do these Kybers make? So we're going to take a look at it and see, again, on the Kyber Cam with our Kyber scanner to see what exactly each one of these has. So here we are with our Kyber scanner. We're going to go ahead and first, we're going to start out with our Rainbow Gem. So we're going to take our Rainbow Gem Kyber and we're going to see what we've got. So on the point of this one here, we've got Old Luke. And on the bottom end here, we have Chirrut Imwe. So we're going to get blue and white colorations on this particular one. Now, keep in mind, you can choose on yours which colors and which voices you want. So make sure when you go to choose it, choose wisely and choose the one that you want the way you want it to be. So the next one we're going to look at is the Sacred Aura Kybers. So we're going to start out first off with the black and pink, so we can see what the black and pink will give us. So we get Mace Windu on the point, and we get Snoke on the base. So that's the black and pink. The white and pink on the base, we're going to get Ahsoka, which I love it when Ahsoka comes up on a Kyber. It's awesome. And then we get Mace 1. So what you get is you get Ahsoka and you get Mace, one of the Mace Windu voices on one. You get Snoke in the other Mace Windu voice pack on the other. So you get both of the Mace Windu's in this set, along with Ahsoka and Snoke. Next, we're going to look at the Ethereal Kyber and see what does the Ethereal Kyber give us. So on the point, we get Mace Windu number 2, so the second voice pack on the point, and then on the base we're going to get Old Luke. Goes along with the purple and blue coloration of this Kyber, which is great. Lastly, we're going to look at the Nova Kyber. So the Nova Kyber, when we go to that one, we're going to get Ahsoka on the point, and we're going to get Old Luke on the base. So that is your colorations and your voice packs that you're going to get on these Kybers when you purchase these. So if you're a big Kyber collector like myself, pick them all up. You're going to love them. If you just want to get one, find the one that's right for you. And trust me, he's got a huge selection of Kybers on his page. So let's take a look and see what all he has available right now on his page. So currently he has, if you look here, 25 options for you to be able to purchase. 25 different Kybers. That's a lot of Kybers. That's a lot of selections, a lot of choices. But the good part is, if you find one that you like, you can grab it. If you find one that you like, but you only can get 1 or 2 right now, you pretty much know that you're going to be able to find it almost all the time on his page. One of the things that Ryan does do is, if you know of one that you want to get, and if you don't know what all he's ever made and has available, if you look in the description down below, you'll find my price guide and Star Wars collectible database that I have. I have a full list of all the Kybers that he's released. There's very few of them on there that he no longer makes, mainly because either they were very first releases or they were limited edition, kind of like the Living Force and Drain Force set that was limited, as well as the original Twin Suns, I believe, also was limited on there. But I may be wrong on that. There's so many Kybers out there, it's hard for me to keep track. So you'll be able to find those on that database down in the description area below. The link to that's there for you guys to be able to take a look at. I've got pictures on there. If I've done reviews on other Kybers, there's a link on there for that as well, so that way you guys can go in there and see everything that's available for him. And the links that are there are links to his store. If they are still there and just not shown, the link will take you to it. But reach out to him if you find one on the database that you like, because I know he's told me before, if you like it and you want it, you reach out to him, and if he can make it, he'll make you one. So thank you for joining me tonight. I do appreciate you guys stopping by and taking a look at these with me. Again, some great releases from KRC Kybers. I love what he's doing up there, just making all these different designs. They are really good quality Kybers. They look great, so grab some if you can. Don't forget, hit the like and subscribe button down in the corner if you are enjoying the videos. Tick that little notification bell on there. Share the channel, share the videos to your friends that may be Star Wars fans as well, and help me build the channel up. I do appreciate it very much. Socials are across the bottom. That's where you can find all the latest updates for videos that are going to be released and when they're going to come out. So thanks for joining me. I do appreciate your time, and as always, may the Force be with you.